Hello, good evening. Good evening. Happy Friday. Oh, is it Saturday now? Depending on where you are. Someone. Bangladesh. It's a new. You're representing a new country on this channel. Welcome. What's on the agenda today? What do you normally do on Saturday? Hi, Lian Chan. You made the first comment and broke silence. And did you just leave after that? I still appreciate it. Probably a lot of people are having a nice Friday evening right now. Well, thank you, Leanne. We probably can learn from each other. Just happen right now. I'm the one who's on the spotlight. Hey, Khan. Oh. Hey, Khan. How have you been? Right towards G.这是头肌腱。冰韧带。哦。Hey, Flex. Thank you. Wait, why are need? I'm struggling with line art. I think you can practice line art. There are a few exercises. Let me see. So I have the exercise assignment, but it's not helpful if you don't have the instruction to complete the assignment. Yeah, and I thought about doing a line art tutorial. The thing is, right now I really don't have time to do the editing. But yeah, I'll probably do a line art tutorial to help you, Leanne. Hey, Khan, no, I have never. Um, no, that's incorrect. I never done commercial animation. Back in high school, I had done a personal project, animation project. Hi, Blue Christie. Where's No, so I'm practicing this anatomy. It's for artists. Basically, artist only cares about the bones and muscles that actually can be seen on the external, but there are a lot more bones and muscles in a human body that cannot be seen. So that's what doctors study. Did you all have a good week? How many of you are students? Type 1. Punch 1 in the chat. We got 1 student. Oh, nice. 2 students. AZ. 3. Student life at the... Are you guys students, full-time student, or do you have to work and with some kind of like adult responsibility? What are you guys studying right now? That's good. That's good. AZ, where are you from? Mama's alcove. Wait, why am I actually able to visualize the skin things and pot? That's good, Mama's alcove. Not a truth about being into art for a long time. That's great, Aaron. I'm glad you can be more intentional about it. Axzilla. Do you have a dream college yet? Or university? It's college? American term? Do people around the world mostly call universities? Computer science major. Yeah, you combine computer science and art. That's a gamer, a game developer. Thank you, Mama's Cove. Actually, I am new to this tutorial thing. If you watch my videos, yeah, those videos that took a lot of effort to make. Oh, nice, AZ. So, where in China do you know? Also, have you been back to China? Or not back to you, would be, have you been to China, visited China? Well, Leanne, I appreciate you stop by and say hi. Hopefully, I can provide some value to you. If not, you probably should go back to do what you're doing. Been doing traditional knife. Fujing. Is it Fujian or Fujing? Is Fujing and Fujian the same thing? Or? Yeah, for any language, I recommend doing immersion. Immersion is it's the best way to learn language. Even if you say if you cannot um, go to a location or environment that has that language, at least immerse yourself with that language media, like media, a lot of media, movies, music. Because I know I had a cousin in China. He never been to United States, but his English was so good, just because he watched a lot of American movies. Back to hoping to become a full-time artist someday. I want to make webcomic. That's a very good aspiration, Mama's Alcove. It's definitely nice to be able to make money on doing the things you enjoy doing. I started Yeah, I agree with you, especially in nowadays the AI. I feel like once AI got become more and more perfected, and a human created digital art, it's really hard to compete. But traditional art, at least right now, there's no way for AI to create traditional art. And I feel in the world of AI art, traditional art will make a nice comeback. So I personally, I definitely recommend use real real people as the model, because if you are using AI as an enemy reference, at least right now, AI can be mistaken. So basically, you are drawing the wrong thing. And there are tons of real human model. They do all kinds of crazy posts. Like some of those are really dynamic ones that they have models that go into the pool and shoot all kinds of crazy free fall poses in the pool. So that's what I recommend, to use the real life model as reference. But I have pretty much nothing against AI. And if you think you can use AI as a tool to help you generate ideas or pretty much anything, the only thing like for artists, if they use AI, they create an image and they say they drew it, and they try to gain some social status by doing that. One thing, AI art is so obvious right now. You maybe can fool some people who never seen use a computer before, but most of the people, I think a millennial and younger people, probably will recognize the AI art. So you can't really fool anybody. And even if you fool people, so what? So you're lying to yourself to gain a little bit of praise. Is that worth it? But for the artists, they like say artists, if they can't really, they're not good drawers, but they are very good at typing AI prompts and create art pieces. That's a valid art too. It just not has to do anything to do with physical drawing, but they're also creating art. So personally, I have used Midjourney. I also use AI references, and I think they're good and bad of using AI reference. Mostly the bad part is just sometimes they're not accurate, and if you don't know what's right or wrong, then you tend to copy the wrong thing. Yeah, so I'm more liberal thinking with AI. I really don't have anything against that as a tool. And I think anytime there's a new technology, like when camera was invented, then basically realism, like people were practicing realism. I think that kind of style really took a hit, and now people start to develop more into modern abstract impressionist art. So there is but photography is also a valid art. It's just different tools, the different techniques and different results, and some people appreciate good physically drawn paintings. Some people also appreciate good photos. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't understand. How can AI get like much more complicated things right, but they for some reason cannot figure out fingers? Hmm. Meiji, you say I like men. Was that in reference to something? I'm trying to read chat and see did I miss something? You just say I like men. Yeah, today it's a little late for me to start the stream, so I'm only gonna do one sheet. I'm going to do something even more laid back than my usual. Okay, this is all I'm gonna do today for this assignment. I'm not gonna do the traditional ink pen sketch, doing little digital here. I can't focus. It is good. It's very user friendly. And Procreate is the only digital art software I use. I could never get into Photoshop. Yeah, I know. It's a little difficult to. It's not that blurry. Let me see. Yeah, it's blurry. CXJ reactions. I'm drawing on a iPad Pro 12.8 using Procreate. Hi. It's nice to see you here. Are you new? I don't think I've seen you before. Well, thank you for reminding me. Thank you, CXJ. Appreciate it. Hopefully, I can bring more value to you in the future. CXJ, are you an artist too? Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Well, let me know if you have any questions. Can't say I have the answers, but maybe I have encountered your problems before and figured out a way that worked for me. Hey, CS. I think I've heard that questions many times. It's hard to say. I think you're probably asking that question because you feel like you like a lot of things, so you're not sure which one to do a study on, right? Like you probably look at a very explosive, expressive art that you like, a very stylized, and then you probably also see another very detailed, refined art, and you think, oh, I like that one too. So you're not quite sure which way to go. So I think there's a difference between the art that someone who's naturally good at, and then the art that someone aspired to do. Yeah, that's a way to do it. I think that's okay. Every sketch you do turns out differently. You say differently as different compared to the reference, or differently like different one sketch, one of your sketch from the other sketch. Funzu is the design artist. Does he teach? He has a YouTube channel that teaches design work, right? Drummoriz. That's a question. How to focus. So that one I can't really help you because personally I don't have that problem. I don't have problem with focus. I think I always very focused person. I don't get easily distracted. I'm trying to think, why is that? So drama is so why do you want to do art? you obviously there is a desire there, but then something can easily override that desire. CS, a quick question. I think we are you doing this for as a profession? Like, are you in the commercial space? You want to do this to make money, or are you doing this just for fun? So CS, why do you want to make commission? You want to make commission, is it because you need the money, or do you feel like if someone's willing to pay you for your art, that's kind of like a validation for your skill? Personally, this is just my personal opinion. Yeah, if you need the money and you want to use art to make money, it's probably a very high risk, low reward activity. Damien crushed his dream, a dream crusher. So here is my opinion, and it took me a little bit to figure this out, because when I started doing art, I also I think a commission was definitely something I wanted to do. I didn't need the money, but I feel like if someone's willing to pay me for my work, then that means my work definitely has that kind of value and validates my skill level. So I did one commission. I didn't enjoy that experience because when I do art, I like to draw the things I like to draw. But when people commission me to draw something they like, I don't feel the connection there. Like the one person commissioned me to draw the anime characters they like, and then because I never watched that anime, didn't feel the connection. I forced myself to watch one episode of it, didn't get into it, but I still have to do the job because I feel honored and privileged that someone's willing to pay me to draw their favorite character. He's paying me pretty good money because he's a businessman. He just say, name your price, and at that time I thought a number, and I feel like it's pretty high, but it's still not like very risk to throw the job away. So I did the whole thing. I think at the end he accepted, he paid me, but then that's it. I didn't like that experience. So, but later I figured that if you do art for money, so basically that is so basically you're entering the capitalism. So you're entering the free market, that the thing that you do, you have to provide certain kind of value to people, that people's willing to pay for it. And with that, so you pretty much that's a very competitive sector because so many artists, talented artists in this world, and in order for you to become competitive, you have to produce a high quality at a low cost, the highest quality at the lowest cost. So cost, there's a material cost. If it's digital art, then there's really not that much material cost, but your time. So time, there's another cost. So if you spend a lot of time doing one piece, that means your cost is high, versus someone who spent very little time and they pump out 100 pieces. And obviously that person who spent very little time to pump 100 pieces is gonna make more money than you. And then here comes into production efficiency. Like, are you willing to use AI to help you produce? I know a lot of artists they feel like AI, it's not real art, so they refuse to use AI. But somebody uses AI art, produce at a fraction of the cost of you, and they can sell their artwork. Or maybe they use AI as assistants to produce illustrations for any publishing companies or design works, anything that people are willing to pay for your time. Then if they can pump out results efficiently, and that's what's making them more money. So that's the commercial world. So if you want to use art as a means to make money, then you have to understand that, and you have to accept that you are going to become as competitive as as you can be, to be in this marketplace that people is willing to pay you for your time. But if you want to do art mainly because you enjoying the process, like me, I'm doing art because I enjoy the process. Like if I type in a prompt and spits out a AI image, that gives me no satisfaction. But I'd rather spend 10 hours to produce a piece that personally I feel proud of. But probably no one else is gonna value the piece that I spent 10 hours on. Nobody's gonna value it more than me until one day if somehow I become famous, but that's a different story. But most likely 99% of us, most of the work that we produce, it's not gonna be valued by the marketplace, just because there's so many product that's out there that's competing. So once you understand that and you make that distinction, so like for me, I enjoy the art creation process. So, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not using art to make money, but rather I get really good at my job, and I enjoy doing my job. So I make a lot of money from my job, and I use that to support my hobby. So if you think about using art to make money, just because you need the money, I think for 99% of the people, it will be I mean, I'm not going to say you can't do it, but it's just a high risk, low reward bet. So you're going to bet yourself this is a high risk, low reward bet. If I'm gonna bet, I'm gonna bet something that's low risk, high reward, which is I'm gonna learn a skill that's valued by the marketplace. That's probably not art. Like say if I'm become a lawyer, become a doctor, that skill is valued by the marketplace, and people are willing to pay a lot of money for that skill. Then that will be my day job. I make a lot of money from that. Then that can support my hobby. Then with art as a hobby, and I can really do whatever I want. And there's no rush, there's no deadline. And I can experiment with things, or I can really dive deep into one thing. So there's no limit, the options are limitless. And I feel this way is the most free way to do it. So this is just how I feel about this subject. Well, thank you, Ted. Have a good night. Another thing you have to understand that so there is draw what you want to draw and nobody appreciates, and there is draw that you don't want to draw but everyone appreciates, and then there is the jackpot that somehow what you want to draw is what other people appreciate. So you see a lot of people, artists become successful, and you think because they went after their dreams, and they dedicated, basically they give up everything and chase their dreams and they become successful. But in my opinion, I think that's just a survivor bias. You probably see one successful story, but you don't hear hundreds of other failure stories, because you don't hear the failures. And it is a very fortunate and privilege that something you enjoy doing also other people appreciates and values it. I think it's not something that you think you can ask for. It's just a coincidence. But then there's another aspect of this, like what things, like sometimes when you started doing something, you become good at it and you become more enjoying doing it too. So basically you have to make a decision. So whether you want to draw what you want to draw, and most likely accept that most likely people's not going to value it, or you can draw what other people want you to draw, and you probably don't like it as much. And when it comes to that, then how different is that just work at a job? So if somebody makes you to draw something that you absolutely don't care about and you don't want to draw, and how does that different than you just work at the job that you hate? The only difference is you are drawing. Yes, yes. I think a lot of decision, we don't know the results, but you make a decision based on risk and reward. And hopefully you're not making a decision or go on a path that's a high risk, low reward. Yeah, it's a supply and demand. So if the demand is high and the supply is less, then it's gonna be more valuable. And the only thing in art that you can drive up the demand is that you make a brand for yourself and that you are completely unique than anybody else's work. But that is a very, very difficult and high risk thing to do. So the chance is against you. Not saying you cannot do it. So are you willing to roll the dice on it? I'm taking classes. I never been to an art school. I never attended art school. I'm currently taking a class right now. So it's mostly self-taught. And I think my progress is it's a slow one. It's definitely not the most efficient progress. Just because I always like to draw what I like to draw. If I want to make fast progress, I probably have to draw anatomy 24/7. Practice anatomy, practice perspective, all kinds of no fun thing. Yes, I like slow and steady. Do not be the hare. So you don't need an art school. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm saying that as like I know better, but I think so you have the information out there that's only one aspect of the learning process, and I did many years, a couple of years, just doing a lot of self-taught free YouTube videos, but that's only one aspect of the learning puzzle. You do need to do dedicated practice, or deliberate practice. Usually this is the piece. The deliberate practice is the one that most of us lack the discipline to do. But if you enroll into a class or a course, the teacher give you the assignment, and then you somewhat feel obligated to complete that assignment because you pay for that course. So then you they give you another motivation, plus the teacher's accountability to force you to do the dedicated practice. So that's another aspect. Then there is the feedback aspect, where okay, you did something. The best thing is you get immediate feedback from the teacher, and the teacher say good or bad, or how should you improve. And then the last piece is we need to have a art community where you have someone who's a little bit ahead, teaching the person who's a little bit behind in progress, because they just did it, and they went through the experience, and it's fresh in their mind, and they can share the experience, lessons learned, any roadblocks or potholes and you need to watch out. So with all that thing combined, as long as you have it, I think you can make great progress as an artist, and you don't need to go to school for that. No, you need, so just the YouTube video, so you're only receiving, and that will still, you will still make a lot of mistakes, because say if someone, like you watch a video, it's just a one way you're receiving that information, but you think you learn, you know it. Okay, then now you do something using that information. Then how do you know you did it correctly? So the feedback is very important. So if you don't know you did it correctly, then you kind of guessing. So you have to do a lot more. Like basically, it's a trial by error. Instead of someone tell you this is right, this is wrong, then you do the right thing, avoid the wrong thing. So that's why I feel like just watching the video is not enough. And also that's why I don't like any courses that you don't have direct access to a teacher, a real teacher, to have a one-on-one conversation. If you pay a course and you just download a bunch of videos, usually those courses are very cheap because there's no human involved. So they just pre-record a bunch of videos. They can probably sell it to you for $50-$60. Once they recorded the video, it's almost no cost to them to sell you the video, so they can sell you cheap. But usually that's almost no difference than just watch YouTube videos. So the course that I'm taking right now, we have direct one-on-one conversation with the teacher, and I get immediate feedback. And it's like the teacher, they care very much about our development, the students' development. Like I not only just can have conversation about class-related subjects, I can ask him anything. Like today, if I see a art piece that really moved me and I don't know why, I can just have a conversation with the teacher. I say, I saw this piece today, I really like, but why is that? Then we can have a conversation. Then that helps with a lot of self-realization piece, which art is a lot of self-realization too. So I joined a few Discord. It needs to be the right one. And because I feel like most artists are pretty selfish, because for someone who can sit there and do art for hours and hours in solitude, typically the personality is a little selfish personality. That's like the nature. That's why most artists, I feel like, are more selfish. And naturally, when they join a group, if there is no moderator or there's no rules, it just become a spam machine. Like everyone just only self-promoting themselves. I joined a number of groups like that. It just everyone doesn't contribute anything, but just post their work and want you to want to promote themselves. So that is not helpful. Yeah, like crabs in a bucket. Yeah. Oh, it's become blurry. Why? Stop become blurry. Yeah, most people are. I say most people, if you don't have any deeper relationship, most people are usually the nicer one. I think the majority of the people are the nicer type. So no matter what you do, it's nice. They will say nice things to you. I mean, I'm the same way. So like sometimes if I see someone who made a really nice, like they try, but it didn't turn out so well, but I still say nice things. Then you have another smaller percentage that they think they know it all. So, and they are the narcissist, and they always have to project their opinion into others, and they're the only they are the only the right person. Then also there's another. That's why like it's valuable that you find a teacher who is passionate about teaching arts. that's the teacher you like to learn from. Yes, Damien, definitely not a some random guy from the internet. It needs to be someone who's qualified to give feedback. That's important. Can't just be a random person who's not qualified. And I can tell you, like, I'm not very good at giving feedback. So because I'm not good at give feedback, I just be nice. Oh, Copic is a ripoff. Get is it Ahuhu? This one. Ohuhu. Get Ohuhu instead. I think you just need to understand what are you paying for. Are you just paying for the brand, or does the brand actually come with certain qualities that other brand doesn't have? Say if you want to produce a piece and you need a certain quality from a tool that only the expensive tools can provide, then, and if you can afford that tool, then of course you need that tool. But you don't need that tool just because it's a fancier tool that you don't even need it to do what you need, what you're gonna do. For instance, like if you want to use an alcohol marker, there are other generic brand out there that's a fifth or a sixth the cost of a Copic marker, and they can produce exactly the same results. Then why pay for the expensive one? Yeah, I got Copic. I bought a small package of Copic before I found out about Ohuhu. Then I immediately stopped buying Copic. Hey, Nian, that's very common actually. Um, don't think the art journey is always a forward process or progress. It's more a spiral. So sometimes you make forward progress, but sometimes you regress. But at the end of the day, it's really that if you pour your heart into a piece, even though the piece is lacking some accuracy or technicality, but when you come back years later to look at that piece, you will still be moved by that piece just because how much effort you put into it. I was the same way. I have other colleagues, my teacher expresses the same feelings. So this is not just me. So I think don't worry too much about at the moment that you're not doing the perfect piece. Just for every piece, give the best you got. And you will appreciate yourself years later when you come back to look at that piece. Because right now, like when I go back to look at some of my older pieces, even by my standard, I feel like they are very bad, but I still move by the pieces just because I can see like all the details I put in, how much effort I put in. Sometimes I even shocked by, I was like surprised that many years ago I could produce something like that. Yeah, if you like someone's work, just do a lot of studies on their work, and you will learn a lot just by studying their pieces. And you can just try to do a exact copy of it and see how it turns out. So I'm not really making progress on this one. Which is okay. You are very welcome. Hopefully to see your artwork in the future. Yeah, the more you do, my experience is the same. So you don't. A lot of people are the same. Sometimes you also remember another thing: the reference that you use has a very direct impact on your results. If you are at a point where you are still relying on the reference a lot, then the high quality reference that you use, you will produce high quality work. Yes, yes, that's a great point. Also, your mind status has the impact too. Sometimes, if you have a stressful day, then your artwork will be different than another day you have a relaxed day. Oh, this is the second person talk about patience. Hi, Lily. New to the channel. I've never seen you before. So patience, I think you probably have to practice a little bit of meditation. Also, there is merit in creating speedy, powerful artwork. Basically, you focus on your brush stroke, creating impressionist work. But if you want to, Lydia, do you want to do like detailed, very, very refined work? Is that what you want to do? So AZ, a lot of artists also stuck in that as well, because sometimes we try to focus on the details, but it's always a balance. This is a discipline that you have to practice, balance between details, big picture, detail, big picture. So when you worked on the detail a little bit, then you just have to remind yourself, okay, now I have to go work on some big picture stuff. But I do the same. Sometimes I get stuck in the details. Hi, Reef Liu. Thank you for the comment. Don't try, do it. Say it like a Yoda. Do or not do. There is no try. Yeah, that's sad that she has that kind of teacher. The thing is, a good teacher, I think if the student fails, the teacher is the main problem. And if the teacher thinks that they're so good, then if they're proud of their teaching skill, then if their student fails, then they should criticize themselves the first. Yeah, I wouldn't enroll into those type of schools. I think like if anything, the teacher should evaluate why is anime and gaming so popular. Um, they shouldn't treat it as a something that they detest. Is that the word? They should study why is it anime and gaming has gained a lot of popularity nowadays, and maybe they should actually teach their students about that style. So those traditional think classic is the only way, everything else is the wrong way. I think that's a very limiting mindset. Sahiro, hello. art school right now. Honestly, the quality of teaching. So amazing. I think the ability to motivate students, encourage students, that's a very important skill for a teacher to have. If the teacher is only very knowledgeable and good at doing art themselves, or are they actually really good at teaching students? So it's two different disciplines. One is the practice, the art practice. Another one is teaching art. So when you say the teachers are amazing, are they amazing artists, or are they amazing art teachers? Are they great at motivating students to practice and encourage students to do anything to improve? So if the student go into the class at this skill level and they finish the class at this skill level, and all of the students did it that way, and they enjoy the class, they love art, and that's an amazing art teacher. It doesn't necessarily that teacher has to be a great artist. Say hero, because I don't have a deadline. So it usually, for me to do a one-person subject, usually takes about, I think a good one takes about 6 to 8 hours. So, but that's just with me focused on drawing. Right now I'm doing a lot of chit-chatting. It will take longer, but sometimes taking a break it's great, because when you're looking at your own drawing for a long time, your brain kind of become distorted to see what you want to see, but not what you really see. So oftentimes when you take a break and you come back, you can see all kinds of mistakes. So it's important to just let the art sit there for a little bit and do something else and come back. Like right now, I'm not really making a lot of progress here. So I'm pretty much gonna call it for tonight and then just come back tomorrow. The thing is, like, I have done enough pieces that build a confidence that I know in the end it will be a piece that I feel complete. Maybe it's not perfect by any means, but I think I can reach the completion by my standard. Usually, the thing is, just to answer a question about my streaming schedule, usually I think I get on around 9. Then I try to stop probably around midnight. So right now it's 12:38, just because I'm having a good time here with you guys. Just because I'm actually sitting next to the living room, so if everyone's awake walking around, it will be very noisy. I'm on the US East Coast, so Eastern time. So right now it's 12:39 midnight. Yeah, Axilla, about the line art. It's a technique that I learned in the basically just. I still like to do line art, but sometimes if I can skip a step, I will do that. Let's see if there's any outstanding questions. What if one's not? Have a great night, Tuko. Thank you, AC. That means a lot to me. And I enjoy being here with everyone. So not too long ago, I was just here by myself. So I'm glad that YouTube is pushing this one out and having people come in to chat with me. Well, I'll see you guys around. I do this almost daily. The only time I don't do it is maybe I have some other obligations. But if I don't, I will be here. Yeah, that is something I have to look into, how to creating one. I just don't like to create a community and then it become another spamming group that I was part of a number of groups. Those always just someone started with good intention, and when only a few people joined in, it was very healthy, positive. But the more and more people come in, and then it lost its purpose, and everyone just is spamming the chat. So I have to look into the Discord and how to avoid to create a group and avoid to end up being like that. Thank you, Hola Donkey. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Have a great night and see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.